No voice.
Now it's come.
Okay. Okay. I think in the last class we saw what is Murta and its definitions and the months and the five limbs. We also see the different types of tithis and the classifications, everything we saw. And we also saw the formula for the tithi. And we see the Krishna Paksha and Sukla Paksha and those tithis. And we also came to a conclusion that Rakta Tithi should be always avoided. And Chaturthi, Navami, and Chaturdashi are the Rakta Tithis. And we saw Tithi Kshaya, Tithi Ruddhi, and Tithi Gandhanta, and Paksharandra Tithis. Now, today we will go to Nakshatra. So, there are 27 Nakshatras. So, what are those 27 Nakshatras? We'll see. Ashwini Maka Mula. This is ruled by Ketu. Bharani Purva Palguni Purva Shada. And this is ruled by Shukra or the Venus. Kritika Uttara Palguni Uttara Shada. This is ruled by the Sun. Rohini Asta Shravana. This is ruled by Moon. Mrigashira Chitta Dhanishta. This is ruled by Mars. Ardra Swati Shatabisha by Rahu. Punarvashu Vishaka Purva Bhadrapada by Jupiter. Pushya Anuradha Uttara Bhadrapada by Saturn. Aslesha Jyeshta Revati by Mercury. So these are the nakshatras and their rulers. Fine. So this is of more importance not only in natal chart but also in our electional astrology or Muhurta. We'll see in the coming classes and slides. So here in this class, I'll try to just give the basic definitions. Once we are discussing in detail about the different Shodasha Samskaras, that time I'll go in more detail. So just a minute, somebody has entered. Okay, fine. And the nakshatras are again classified into different types. Urdhva, Mukha. So the name itself indicates for what kind of work they are preferred. You don't even have to buy for which nakshatra I have to see a construction house, multi-story building, nothing. The name indicates this is the purpose of the nakshatra. All you have to remember is what are those Urdhva nakshatras, upward looking. Ardra, Pushya, Shravana, Dhanishta, Satabisha, Uttara Palguni, Uttarashada, Uttara Bhadrapada, Rohini. All these are Urdhva upward lookings. So what are those activities? Construction of house, temples, all construction activities which is going above the ground, above the land. This will be good for the these nakshatras. Adhomukha means downward looking. Mula, Aslesha, Vishaka, Kritika, Purva Palguni, Purva Shada, Purva Bhadrapada, Bharani and Maka. So all those you are going below the ground or below the land. Underground activities, digging wells, ponds, and digging foundation for the house, mining. All those things will be done in the Adhomukha Nakshatras. And next we are Triyangamukha. Triyangamukha means straight looking or facing forward. That is Mrigashira, Revati, Chitta, Anuradha, Asta, Swati, Punarvashu, Ashwini, and Jeshta. So this is like something lateral, it is saying straight. So this will be good for driving and riding or buying some vehicle. All those activities can be done in this Triyangamukha Nakshatras. Okay. Then again, they are classified into different types, like based on their nature, fixed or Dhruva Nakshatra. So they are used for the fixed works like foundations, digging well, house building, Upanayana, agriculture. That is Uttara Palguni, Uttara Shada, Uttara Bhadrapada, Rohini. And Sunday, Monday, I have mentioned here. That is because for some kind of arrival of yoga. For now, we can ignore it. But when I am teaching those different yogas, that time I'll let you know what is the purpose of mixing the nakshatra and the day. And movable nakshatras or chara nakshatras, Swati, Punarvashu, Shravana, Dhanishta, Satabhiksha, and all those for movable works like riding, journey, and even sexual intercourse, which is a kind of involves a movement. Okay, that is also can be done during this. And buying of silvery or jewelry, all those things can also be done in this movable nakshatra, because gold also movement when you want something, then you go and sell it and buy it. So those things can be done. Next, aggressive or cruel nakshatras or krura nakshatras. They are purva palguni, purva shada, purva bhadrapada, bharani and namaka. They are used for killing, cheating, or fire, theft, poisoning, purchasing gun, weapons, all those what is that aggressive activities. Then mixed or Mishra Nakshatra or Sadharana Nakshatra, we call them. So what are those? Vishaka, Kritika are those. They can be used for fireworks, welding, melting, Agnihotra. So Agnihotra also we can do that. Okay. And also setting a bull, setting a free bull, or you want to free a bull on the occasion of funeral rite or for any religious activities also, this is commonly used. Fine. Next we have the short or dynamic or Shipralogu Nakshatra. What are those? Those are Asta and Ashwini, Pushya and Abhijit. Construction and starting of shop, selling, sex, making and wearing ornaments. Next we have gentle, friendly or the Mrudu Nakshatra. Those are light nakshatras. What are those? Mrigashira, Revati, Chitta, Anuradha. Wearing clothes, playing, learning games, skills, and making and wearing ornaments. This nakshatras you can choose. Then we have another important combination known as ferocious or bitter or Tikshna Daruna nakshatras. Mula, Jeshta, Aradra, and Aslesha. So these are the nakshatras, and they are used for killing, black magic, deadly deeds, all those venomous activities, what they call the Vamachara or the black magicians, or you want to make someone suffer, then these nakshatras are chosen. The next, we have to go to the concept of tarabala. It is very important. I'll teach you how this tarabala is taken. But before that, there is also one more nakshatra. Okay, what is that known as blind nakshatras? Like Rohini, Pushya, Uttara, Vishaka, Purva, Shada, Dhanishta, Revati. It also comes in another category. But here in blind nakshatras, these are also taken. So any article lost in any one of these stars could be obtained soon in the east. So if you lost some article in these nakshatras, just mark down that is when you lose something. Don't purposefully tomorrow go and lose something. Okay, that is not happening naturally. But if you lose something naturally on these nakshatras, then you search in the east direction. If you lose within the house, in the each corner of the house, you'll find the article. So I have done this many times, not purposefully, but two or three times which has happened to me in these nakshatras. Then I found this to be working truly. And for few people also, when they lost article in these times, when I suggested them to search in the east side of their office or their home, they have found the article there. Fine. Next, if you see here, there is also another classification I would like to mention here. Uh, if you see some nakshatras, will have two padas in one Rashi and two padas in other Rashi. For example, what are those? All the Mars nakshatras will be like that. If you take Mrigashira, it has two padas in Rishabha and two padas in Mithuna Rashi. And next, if you take Chitta, it has two padas in Kanya and two padas in Tula. Then, if you take Dhanishta, it has two padas in Makara and two padas in Kumbha. So, these kind of nakshatra are called as Samangri. Okay. And there are another kind of nakshatras. What is that? They have three padas in one Rashi and one more pada in another Rashi. For example, if you take Sun's nakshatras and what is that? Jupiter's nakshatra, they have, for example, take Kritika. Kritika, one is there in Mesha Rashi, 2, 3, 4 is in Rishabha Rashi. Similarly, if you take Guru's nakshatra, Punarvasu 1, 2, 3 is in Mithuna and fourth is in Kataka. Like this, the other nakshatras like Uttara, Vishaka, Uttarashada, Purvashada also have the same categories. So these are called as Vichamangari. Okay, fine. And nakshatras which are having completely all their padas in the same rashi, they are called as Chatuspada. What are those? Ashwini, Bharani, Rohini, Ardra, Pushyami, Aslesha, Maka, Pubba, Asta, Swati, and Anuradha, Jeshta, Mula, Purvashada, Shravana, Satabisha, Uttara Bhadrapada, and Revati. Okay. These are known as the Chatuspada Nakshatras. Okay.
Guruji, the screen is in tarabala only.
Yes,
Is it so?
the screen is in Tarabala only. I'm
Okay,
giving
okay,
more
okay.
extra informations for you.
Okay, Guruji, okay.
And next thing is uh, Masa Sunya Nakshatra, they will say. Like these are the prohibited for performing auspicious functions. Like what are those Shunya Nakshatra? If it is the lunar month is first month, right? We call the Chandramana Masa. In the first month of Chandramana Masa, Ashwini and Rohini are prohibited. And in the second month, Chitta and Swati are prohibited. And in the third month, Pushyami and Uttarashada are prohibited. In the fourth month, Purva Palguni and Dhanishta is prohibited. The fifth month, Uttarashada and Shravana is prohibited. The sixth lunar month of the Chandramana Masa, Satabisha and Revati are prohibited. The seventh month, Purva Bhadra. Eighth month, Kritika and Namaka. Ninth month in Chitta or Vishaka. 10th month, Arudra, Ashwini, and one more will be Moon's Asta Nakshatra. 11th will be Shravana and Mula, and 12th will be Bharani and Jeshta. So, what are this extra information I am giving? I try to incorporate in the notes, and also you will have that opportunity to view again and again in YouTube. Where you can also make your additional notes. So, not a issue, but wherever I feel I should give extra information, I am giving out, not limiting only to the slideshow. Okay.
Sir, now I didn't get any message in my Gmail, sir.
No,
Video.
I have not sent to anyone na, till now.
Oh, Chennai, I thought you first
No,
last
no,
time you have.
no. Only like this time, what I'm planning is I'm going to finish your entire class and I'll give you YouTube access. Then I'll send you the notes with updated materials. Okay,
Okay, okay.
fine. Yeah. So then we have something known as Janmatara, Sampatara, Vipatara, Kshematara, Pratyaktara, Daivanukula or Sadhanatara, Padatara, Maitratara, Paramat Maitratara. If you are able to know this Tara itself, 40% of the your daily astrology can be over. Trust me. It all depends upon how you use these taras. These taras, in my experience, I can tell, it has never gone wrong. It has never gone wrong. Okay. So, just next we'll see how to find the tarabala. Steps to follow to fix tarabala. First, find your Janma Nakshatra and find today's Nakshatra. Count from today's Nakshatra to Janma Nakshatra and divide by 9. If remainder is 1, that is Janmatara, that is danger to your body. So avoid some long travel in bikes or don't get into any verbal fights or physical fights with someone. Just try to calm your mind. Sampatara, it's good for money and it's generally inauspicious and especially you can do any financial transactions buying something like that. Vipattara, it's danger or accident. That is, when you do that procedure, if you are getting 3, it is Vipattara. Then the fourth will be Kshematara, that is progress and self comfort. It is not self control, it's a typo error. Self comforts. Pratyaktara means anticlimax. You wanted to do something, something opposite takes place, or you want to do something and there is a incompletion or there is an obstacle. All that will come in Pratyaktara. And the sixth one is Daivanukula or Sadhana Tara, the blessings of the God. Whatever you want to start, Mantra Siddhi, medicine, new course, you start on this day, it always leads to success. That is all your wishes come true. And next we have the Vadatara and Nidanatara. The name itself indicates danger of death. Completely it needs to be avoided. In all these 9 taras, Vadatara and next Vipatara, these are extremely dangerous. And eighth will be your Mitra Tara. You can meet your friends. All good works you can take place. Ati Mitra Tara is also very good for the Murtha activities. But if it is somebody is Atimitra Tara for you, from your nakshatra they are 9. So you will be obviously second for them. You will be Sampat Tara. So you see, you match this relationship with your relatives or friends. That person will be more benefiting from you because you are Sampat Tara for him. But you will be getting that friendship. But monetary wise, you will not be finding any successful. So that you have to be very careful while choosing the Atimitra Tara as your friends or business partners. So we'll see one example, one or two examples. So then it will be easy for you. While counting from Janma Nakshatra to present Tara, that is today's Nakshatra, or that person's Nakshatra, whoever you want to check whether he is a good Tara or bad Tara for you, to that person's Nakshatra, if you want to check the compatibility between you and that person, if you want to find how the day is, you check today's Nakshatra from your birth Nakshatra. If it is less than 9, just take it as it is. Don't divide it. Okay. Okay. If it is, if for example, consider person born in Ashwini Nakshatra wants to commence journey on a day which is Shravana Nakshatra. Start counting from Ashwini to Shravana. We got 22. Now divide by 9, we get remainder 4. 4 is Kshematara, which is good. Similarly, for a person who is born in Ashwini, his friendship with Shravana will prove him good, auspicious. Fine. Next, person born in Kritika Nakshatra wants to commence journey on a day which is Mrigashira. Starting from Kritika to Mrigashira, we got 3 and less than 9, so take as it is. 3 Vipatra, which is bad. But for this Kritika, what for this Mrigashira, what is Kritika? Kritika said, so unknowingly the Kritika will always try to show some love and affection to Mrigashira. But whether Kritika will get it back from Mrigashira, that is very less. That is how we have to see with persons, also with the Murta. Okay. If you have any doubt here, please ask me, else I'll go to the next slide.
Sir, last example once you just tell, sir. Explain.
Which one?
That Kritika Mrigasira one.
See, for a person born in Kritika, a day which is Mrigashira, Chitta or Dhanishta will be Vipattara. So it is better he doesn't do any good work or auspicious work or take any journey on that day. But if you want to do with respect to persons, a Kritika who is born and making friendship with Mrigashira, for him, Mrigashira is 3. But if you count from Mrigashira to Kritika, Kritika will be 8th nakshatra, Mitratara. Okay. So, unknowingly, this Kritika will show a lot of love for Mrigashira or Chitta or Dhanishta. But Chitta, Dhanishta or Mrigashira will not give that in return to Kritika.
For Kritika Mrigasira will be Vipattara, na?
That is what, madam, I am saying. See, for
For
Kritika,
Kritika it is not useful, but for Mrigasira it is useful.
correct.
Sir.
That is what I am saying. Kritika is not getting benefited from Mrigashira. Mrigashira is getting benefited from Kritika because Kritika is Mitra Tara for Mrigashira. So it is not
So
mutually beneficial. It is only the
Kritika will have love and affection for Mrigashira.
yes, obviously it will have because it is eighth to Mrigashira, na? So only develops it unknowingly. Why? Because seventh is wife and eighth is like second it's sharing. That sharing concept is involved here. Similarly, eighth means why are you sharing that love? Because from seventh is opposite person and second is sharing. Seventh the sharing of the income or love or whatever it is. So this Mrigashira, which has Kritikas is eighth, Mitra Tara. Mitra means also another meaning friend, love. It will get from Kritika. But for Kritika, this 3 is Vipat, means danger. So in return, it will not get anything from Mrigashira. You can directly check with any of your friends. It will be always 3, 5, 7 or 9. 9 is always good only
Okay.
for Murta, but it is not good for relationship because the person who are 9 to us, they get benefited because we are Sampat for Tara for them. Okay, fine. Anybody else is having to? Next, there are some special rules in this. In case if it is not possible to avoid bad Tara, then follow the below rules. For Janma Tara, avoid initial 3 hours. Okay, the moment it started, at least try to avoid the initial 3 hours. For Ipat, around 1.20 hours. For Pratik, 3.2 hours. And for Naidana, 2.4 hours. At least you avoid them. If not possible for the entire day, it is very urgent, you can't do anything else, then do this. Special properties of Janmatara. Generally, Janmatara is considered auspicious for starting of yagnas, annaprashna, agriculture, purchase of property and all those things. Okay. Apart from this, only for female, this Janmatara, the Kalaprakashika mentions, it is very auspicious for the purpose of marriage of girl, but definitely it is bad if it is boy. So a boy should never get married on this Janmatara. So in general, we can say for Murta purpose, 1357 is bad and 24689 is good. Okay. So before finding up this nakshatra, there is something else also I want to say you. There is something known as Dhanishta Panchaka. Does anyone know what is Dhanishta Panchaka?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me, madam.
Revati, these five nakshatra, last five nakshatra are called Dhanishta Panchika.
Correct, correct, correct.
So if any death happens in that Dhanishta Panchika, then first death, what happens if in Dhanishta Panchika 2 more deaths will take place, total 3 deaths will take place. For that, to avoid this, they do remedies for this. This
Correct,
much I know.
correct. That is there. What you said is true. That is a very valid point. For whatever you said, I'll add few more information also for that. The third and fourth padas of Dhanishta and Satabisha, Purva Bhadra, Uttara Bhadra, and Revati are called Dhanishta Panchaka. Not the entire nakshatras, only the third and fourth padas. Okay, of Dhanishta and Satabisha.
Okay.
And in any one of these five, whatever that nakshatras I said, traveling to the south direction, beginning of house construction, or collecting of some fooders for the animals, these things are forbidden. For other things, it doesn't have any problem. Okay, but our great people made it forbidden for everything because they cannot remember everything. Okay, Dhanishta is only bad for house construction, wood cutting, or something else is bad for this thing. Let us make one thing. Dhanishta Panchakam is it's bad for all. Like that they made, but it is only bad for house construction, traveling to south direction, and collecting fodder. Only these things they said it is forbidden. Rest of the things you can do, provided it is falling under those categories we discussed earlier. Fine. Then I'll give one assignment for you all. Okay. So what is that assignment? Not to write anything. Don't worry. Okay, because I know all you people are already engaged in many of the classes. This Pushya Nakshatra, if you have heard, they call it as a king of nakshatras. Okay. Why? Because for even if a day is not having any murta, if they think today is Pushya Nakshatra, they will do all the auspicious activities. Even for small kids in Ayurveda, they inject that gold into the body or take golden tablets and all on Pushya Nakshatra. Okay, it is such a what is that beautiful nakshatra, and it is. I mean, there is no exception to it. In fact, it is such a superior. It has a big story for Pushya Nakshatra, but I want to know one reason from you all. But Pushya Nakshatra, even B. Raman said in his Murta book, it is good for all except marriage, but he didn't say the reason. And many, even Kala Prakashika says avoid it for marriage. But can any one of you tell me now why it should be avoided for marriage? If you tell the actual reason, it will not be an assignment. If you don't tell the actual reason, go search your books or ask someone or some Murta expert and get back me the answer in the next class. Somebody is answering?
Sir, my audio is bad. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, madam. Now I am able to hear you. Vijay, madam.
Sorry, I think you can't hear me.
Yes, no, I am very much able to hear you.
Okay. I thought my audio is. So is it because Lord Rama was born in Pusham?
Lord Rama was born in.
Punarpusam or Pusham?
Lord Rama was born in
Punarpusa
Punapusam, right?
Nakshatra. Yeah. Not Pusham Nakshatra.
Mindum Mindum Muli, they say. Like Punarpusam will make.
Or is it because Saturn is the overlord?
Let
Is
it be
it
there.
because Saturn is the overlord of Pusham Nakshatra?
No, Saturn is what is that? Saturn owns the what is that? Pushya. Okay, I agree. I am not denying it. But Saturn also owns what is that? Uttara Bhadrapada. You find any auspicious activity, Uttara Bhadrapada will be there. Any auspicious active Uttara Bhadra is the first preference they give along with other Uttaras.
Actually, there'll be suspicion in married life. They won't express anything.
Why?
The native won't express anything.
Why?
There'll be suspicion between
No, that is what. Why
the
there is
couple.
suspicion?
I
Because
don't know the
Rama doubted
reason, but
Sita. Or we
maybe
can
so.
or we can make a story like this. Rama and Sita got married in Pucha Nakshatra, and Rama doubted had suspicion in Sita. So from then onwards, Pushya Nakshatra is bad for marriage.
I don't think so,
Yes.
sir. No, no, no. That's not a reason.
Reason you have to give, sir. But we
No,
have
but
heard about
no,
it.
no, but actually this the story is running. Okay, there is nothing to deny. The story is running. Rama and Sita got married in Pushya Nakshatra. After that, Rama and Sita never had a good life. Rama doubted Sita. Sita went into fire, and Rama died. That is one story. There is another story also. I think anyone who was studied KP will tell that they know the answer. But actually, historical reason is different. I'll share in the next class. But there is one more story. If I think Sarita ma'am studied both level one, advanced level KP from me. See, I expect her to answer. We we should not.
Yeah, it was in my mind, but not. I'm not able to recall that.
I think
Yeah,
I think in fact I shared you one of the reasons.
no, no, it was in my mind, but I'm not able to recall now. I know the answer. Two reasons are for this. I'm recalling, sir. Or otherwise, next class I will.
Oh yeah, yeah. Please next class you tell. Anybody else? I should
Actually,
tell.
I know. It's not coming in my mind.
Hmm. Okay, I will tell what is another reason because what happens is there Saturn nakshatra is there in moon's house that forms what is that Punarpu. Okay, so they think that marriage may again happen like that it may repeat like that. That is the reason, but that is also not the actual reason. That thing is also not the actual reason. You know, like I know one person where they got married in Pushya and they didn't have another marriage. You know Sandhya madam, right? Sarita madam, Aikas.
Yes, sir.
Uh, so I think she's in some executive post or something. Now, like she also married on Pushya Nakshatra only. So there's no nothing like two marriage, three
Yes.
marriage, three marriage. So I don't agree with that. What is that Punarpu dosham also. There is one thing. Okay. See, actually, tomorrow if you had inquired, people would have told you either Punarpu or they would have told Rama's life story. But both are not correct. There is an actual story for that real story. So this is your assignment. In 2 days, you find and let me know. So next, I'll give you the 27 different types of yoga. The users will see in the next class. Slowly we'll go so that you understand everything. So I said the reduction is known as Tithi. The addition is known as the Yoga. That's the only difference between Tithi and the Yoga. It is formed by the relative position of Sun and Moon in the zodiac. Yoga is Moon's longitude plus Sun's longitude divided by 13 degree 20 minutes. That is the nakshatra spanning. So there are 27 yogas. You don't have to remember all these yogas, but definitely nakshatras you have to remember. Okay. If you don't remember nakshatras, it is a sin. But yogas need not remember. Only the bad yogas, if you remember the names, that is more than sufficient. In this class, just will I'll take you to the different 27 yogas. Vishkumbha, Preeti, Ayushman, Saubhagya, Shobhana, Atiganda, Sukarma, Dhati, Shula, Ganda, Riddhi, Dhruva, Vyagata, Aishana, Vajra, Siddhi, Vyatipata, Varian, Pariga, Shiva, Siddha, Shubhra, Shubha, Shukla, Brahma, Indra, Vaidyuruti. Okay. So in the next class, we'll see what are the bad yogas and which why they have to avoid it, and then we'll also finish the remaining two angas because they are very short. What is that? Karana and Vara is very short. Okay, hardly it will take 10-15 minutes. Then we'll go into all the Shodasha samskaras detailed one by one, and whether remaining topics also we'll cover extensively will cover so that there is no necessity for another IL level course or nothing like that. Everything will be covered here. So I'll stop at this stage and I'll stop the recording. So if anybody is having any doubt, please ask me.